Hello everyone, welcome back to Basketball Bricks, and today is the start of a new mini-series that I want to do, and this is over time. I kind of want to take you around my entire LEGO collection that I have. Now it is approximately over 400 minifigures and a little over 100 sets, so I thought for just for me to kind of document what I have easily and for the enjoyment of you all, I thought this might be a fun series to do. So today we're going to be starting off with one of the most popular topics in the LEGO Star Wars community, which is clone troopers. Everyone seems to love clone troopers, and so today I'm going to be showing you all of these bad boys. This is about 50 minifigures. I have an estimated 400 or ish LEGO Star Wars minifigures, so it's a pretty significant chunk. And this definitely is not an army, it's more of a diverse selection of many different kinds of figures, which is how I like my LEGO minifigure collections. I'm definitely not an army builder, so with that out of the way, let's dive right into all of these guys. Kind of go from the back of each row and go forward, first with the Phase 1 column here, starting off with these two lovely bomb squad troopers. Then we have these horn squad troopers. Of course, most of these Phase 1 minifigures are going to be having that old, lovely, definitely not terrifying Clone Wars face there. It took a minute to focus, sorry about that. So, which looks fantastic, not terrifying. Of course, we have the ARF troopers, wonderful figures. It's such a shame LEGO only made 2 variations. So that's definitely a figure I want LEGO to make more of, but I doubt they will ever do much more of them. So here are just my only 2 generic plain white Phase 1 troopers. Don't really care to get many of those guys. So yeah, Clone Sergeant. Then we have Hammer here, who's fallen over a little bit, and of course Gree here. So not a whole lot in the Phase 1 section. I definitely prefer Phase 2, as you're going to see here. Speaking of Phase 2, let's get on back here with some of these Kashyyyk troopers. I love these standard Phase 2 Kashyyyk troopers. They look so cool, and of course most of the clones here are just going to have the standard angry clone from now on, which is thankfully recently retired. So then we have these guys who look, oh, sorry about that, look a lot cooler. We have our 501st, which introduces the newest type of face here. We have this new kind of clone head, which is definitely the best yet. Here's the 501st section. Got 3 normal 501st troopers, a 332nd trooper, a clone jet trooper. I keep hitting stuff. Then we have our clone recon troopers. I believe I got that right. If not, you're gonna see that. So of course we have the most recent variation, which some call Neo, some just call the standard clone recon trooper. Then we have the really old one here, who uses this nice old helmet. I don't have too many of these guys, but I do have a couple, so you'll be seeing those as we come up to them. Coming in the back of this row, we have a lot of Geonosian troopers. Love Geonosian troopers. Once again, sorry about that. One quick thing to note is that, well, we get another clone face. They didn't make too many of those, so it's kind of cool to have some of those. Yep, I have quite a bit of those guys. Half of those is from my childhood, and half of those are brand new condition, so that's why I have so many. Alright, now I have Mace Windu's Legion, completely forgot the name, but yeah, I love these guys, especially this airborne commander here. Purple on a clone trooper is just a match made in heaven. Oh my gosh, those guys look so cool. Moving the back, we have my only real generic Phase 2 clone troopers. We have this guy here who came in a Republic Swamp Speeder. He's actually exclusive to that, because if you look closely, you can see he has those little, what do you call it, those little vents on his mouthpiece there, which the originals, as you could see right there, didn't have. You can see that that little mouthpiece is completely black. This is the only one to have those little vents, and it was the last guy with this old helmet ever to be made, as far as I'm concerned. So yep. Then we have the standard Phase 2 clone trooper. Such a shame that they didn't make it, that many of those, and probably not going to get that many, at least not in this style. We'll see in the future. We have a standard Phase 2 clone gunner. Then you have these guys. I forget the names, but they're definitely some of my favorites. Not only are they, oh my gosh, I don't know what's happening. I'm so sorry about that. Not only are they the most valuable minifigures, I think visually they are also some of the coolest. So very, very cool right there. Then of course we have our 212th here. Of course from the new ATTE. These introduce the awesome new helmets here, which can actually hold minifigure accessories, like you see in Cody right there. So we have the 3 normal variants, we have the 212th gunner, which normally I put a figure like that back there, but the box specifies that he's specifically part of the 212th Legion. And then of course we have Cody here, awesome looking fig. Alright, here we have of course the Bad Batch here, really awesome looking figures, some of the most unique ones here. Of course, I think that they're all done really well, especially Wrecker, mostly because that white on his helmet actually has surprisingly good opacity. So, yep, Bad Batch looks cool. And here's kind of like the honorable mention here. Now, you could argue both ways here. Now, of course, he's the only non-Republic clone here, so you could argue that he belongs in more of a Stormtrooper Imperial collection, which I'll probably include him in when we do cover those figures. But I thought I'd include Crosshair here, just to kind of, as a quick nod. So, yep, that's all of my figures. I do apologize for the hand getting in the way and some of the weird focusing issues and shaking. I'm not used to holding the camera, moving it around like this. So, I hope you enjoyed this rather simplistic look at a bunch of figures. So, yep, that's all these guys, and I'm done with all of them. So, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.